Greetings, everybody. This is Barty Warlock, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. We have defeated the Stag Lord. We have killed the evil druid. Now we're going to claim our kingdom. I think. Wait. Yeah. I need to do that. I don't know where I go to do it. Oh. Missed.
I did as you asked.
Oh, an amulet of natural armor. Oh, it's a replacement for barkskin, and let's give it to you. Oh wait, you've already got one. Dodge AC against ranged attacks. Want to vanish. It's some sort of non-squishy rogue character, I guess, but he's squishy. Yeah, I think it only lasts a round, so I guess let me go down. Yeah. God, like half the party's on the death's door, like stop. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot to loot some of these. Lee. West. Riverbed. Oh, I need to go to that guy. I guess that pops up eventually. Then we need to go. Oh wait. After the trading post, right. But first, we need to get to Nettles Crossing. Oh, crossing the river, yeah. I thought the fog would have gone by now, because the fog was caused by the druid. And the druid's dead. Nettles this way. When in doubt, save. Couldn't be more right. You might have reloaded that to do. Yes, this guy. Stag Lord is dead. Pharasma awaits. Farewell, Emif. Who's this? The Lady of Greys. Oh yeah, her. 300 XP. You freed an innocent soul from eternal torment. Yours is truly a noble soul. I didn't do it for his benefit. The corpse crumbled to the ground. Bye. Well, that's not really a crumble, that's just falling over. He wanted to give me a spear. A short spear +1, which I already have. I can duel with sword. Spears. She looks ridiculous now. And now, that bloody shield. What? No, she can't dual board, so. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Can I try again? You rolled a 1. Oh, that's a 27 one. Right. She gets a +14, so I need to roll a 13. I see that. So I guess I can only try after all this. Then.
Done with waiting.
Early.
Need to catch my breath.
Octavia's always tired. Without fail, she's always tired.
We should gather our strength.
Wait, didn't I have an issue with... Ah, yes. I keep forgetting to do food. Pancakes, haggis, seasoned wings. Ooh. I don't think I need to bond with that, actually.
The more I travel, the more I'm sure. True nobleness is not inherited. Every other smug dimwit with a Marquess title has worse manners than his horse.
5 hours of hunting. Do I bother with the manticore? Teamwork feats can make a party fit. I keep forgetting about those. But I probably only need 2 with the exact same feat.
Without a doubt.
Oh yeah. Much death. Oh, hello. Scimitar. Scimitar plus 1 wonder grease and stuff. Oh yeah, scimitar. Let's close this scimitar.
Godspeed.
It's also got shit AC, but no. That's the edge of the map. I'm going to use protections. I'm going to have to use protect. There we go. Right. I don't remember what level this was. I tried it once and got flopped, so...
I feel this suffering.
Level 6. It might not be too bad. Right. You lot back. You at front, just about there. I need to... Oh god, I'm out of potions. I need to buy more potions next time. You're fine. You do a thingy. How long was that last? Like a mid-level? Yeah, that's fine. You get to the front. You are going to... What alignment is it like? It's a beast, so... Sing and bless and enlarge.
Let us strike as one. Tear them apart.
You know what? Oh, damage it, nice. Ooh, nice. I'm wrecking it. Well, not quite wrecking, but you know, maybe it's gigantic. What the hell? Okay. I guess it wasn't that hard in general, but skin.
I will guide us.
That was easier than I thought. A belt of dexterity. Ooh. You don't. Ooh, you can't stack it because of your thingy. I don't know, better feel that actually. Yeah. That was much easier than I thought. To be fair, last time I fought it, I was level 1. So, actually, level 2. So. Fighter has more HP, but I think there's a bit obvious why. Yeah, 22 constitution is a lot. Okay. Up. And up. The old oak, I haven't done that yet. Okay. Do I have to go to him? The Stag Lord is gone. We found his fortress and sent the villain to oblivion. And good riddance! Maybe we'll now be able to actually live in the Stolen Lands rather than just surviving. Without a doubt, more people will flock here now. It will surely boost trade, but all the noise they'll bring with them. Well, that's not a bit of concern. I bet you can't wait to return to Restov and report your great success. Plan to set off right away. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should wait until it burns off completely. Oh god, something's going to happen. In the meantime, I'll gather some supplies for your journey to make sure you can enjoy your stay, to enjoy your trip to Restov. No. Okay, a loading screen. Oh, gone. Okay.
Good work. Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head, but I knew you could handle it. You've pulled it off even faster than I expected. Very good. We were short of time, and these months you've won for us proved very useful. Lord Mayor Selimius especially appreciated it, and asked me to give you this little token of gratitude.
So is this based on how little of the time I've used that it said that I have a limit? Or is that dependent on if I run out of time? So I think I run out of time, I lose. So maybe if I used up more time, it would have been slower? Yeah. Lord Protector, I've died of them.
Congratulations
Sounds like
are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baroness before the High Society of Restov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow, you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler. But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections.
Oh wait, am I dressed? I don't know if I'm wearing my armor.
Speaking of connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Eldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice. He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
Okay. Aww. Do you already know about my encounter with Tartuccio?
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that none of your neighbors will try to stick their hands in your affairs. Especially that sly fox Iravetti.
Well, I'm going to speak
Enjoy
guests.
your evening. When you're ready for the official part, come to me.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the feast. Oh my god. Well, I'm a druid. This should offend me. Oh my god, some fish there. I don't know what this was. It's a great boar. Lots of boar. Wait, where's the fried chicken? Ah, no fried chicken. Not that. Hey, is there anyone important here? Lander? Oh, that guy. Oh no, that's one of the portraits in the selection screen. A handsome, well-dressed man about 17 looks at you quite small. So you're the famous slayer of Stag Lord's gang, soon to be a Baroness. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Are you from rustic nobility? Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting, you could say. I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer the frontier lands, and the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me to this wonderful party. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to talk with you about. You see, I am an heir to one of Bravoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed Baroness with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I travel the country in secret without servants, so I can see it for myself. Not from a carriage window, but face to face with people. My family would never approve, of course, but then I never asked. I need to know, brave boy, if I'm going to rule as part of it someday. I know Jamandi wants to process a stepson on you as an emissary of Brevoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I have been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be of far greater use to you, both now and in future, after I have a firm position in my family. You kind of sound entitled, so... I'll consider it. Yes, do so, and carefully. Nah. Arca. A feast in times of pestilence. A ludicrous attempt to sink into reverie. This is done it. To digress from contemplating one's own significance. Oh, for goodness sake. Hannes Drelev. Okay. Baron Hannes Drelev. And you must be the Staglord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name. But you took out the Staglord and his gang. And so Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congratulations, my land's like west of yours. I suppose we're neighbours now. Yes, I defeated the Staglord. Pray tell me, what did you do to deserve your new dominion? I don't need to deserve or prove anything. Countless generations of my glorious ancestors have done so for me. If I had a slightly bigger army, Sword Lord Jamandi would have simply given all the stolen lands to me. Alas, I don't have as many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons. One of the likes of you and Varl. So you have an army. So you have no army and no special marriage. You were just given land for being pretty. Under other circumstances, I'd have whipped you for such words. Let's not ruin Lady Aldori's celebrations. If you want so badly to measure merits, we can do so another time. He's such a dick. Fuck that guy. Oh, Octavia. To victory, to freedom, bottoms up, yes. Try the eclairs, they're delicious. Don't tempt me. Truth be told, I'm not really comfortable here. I lost my taste for high society. Valerie. Who is this? Keeg. What was an S word that was over his name? Congratulations on your victory, he says in a deep voice. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ezvanki Keeg, High Priest of Arastal in Restov. I don't have much diplomacy, so... Oh. Your dressing is surprisingly simple for such a festive occasion. The nobles dressed in silks and satins to stand out from the poor. A priest wears a simple robe to stand out from the nobles. Bringing law into the stolen lands is difficult, and I would be grateful for any help you can spare. Our most pious aspirations are often hindered, but is it not the case that overwhelming obstacles allow us to become closer to our God? I give you my blessing, and I believe you will be able to overcome these hardships and achieve your goal. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need it. I'm ready to talk to them last. You are ours the King's daughter. You are not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. What? What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Eldori, our deepest friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume? You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using this legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Brevoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a monumental stone in independent Restov to honour you. Well, I wouldn't count on even that, really. What do you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Eldori wouldn't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Envoy avoid a civil war while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to impose a guard on you as an emissary? I'm guessing her low-born stepson, the green-skinned kid, Cassil. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Mervey, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevoy's politics than any baller could be. It looks like Olena Tyrell. I would be happy to help you establish diplomatic relations in Brevoy. I'll consider your proposal. Oh Christ. This is going to be awkward. These people are not just celebrating, it seems your feat has given them new hope. This wine's alright, nice and strong, but the appetizer, barely a mouthful. God damn you barbarian. Pour up to the brim so that, oh, I must be drunk. I forgot the line. God damn it. Well, Tartuccio. Well, scum, how did we... maybe I've had one too many. Uh-oh. Let me introduce myself. I'm Magar Varn, the new ruler of Dunsward, your neighbour to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small feat. How do you feel being a noble? Like a pheasant on a plate, I've killed all kinds of monsters, but this is the first time I've so strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. See that lad, Baron Drillev? He's not like us. Who knows what generation of Baron he is? Didn't even shake my hand. You and me, we're like dirt beneath his boots. That's why those like us, the newly made nobility, need to stick together. Otherwise he'd take my land and yours in the blink of an eye. Have you in the tail? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi Aldori needed someone reliable to take me and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Varnlin Host. Have you heard of us? No? No matter. We've done work for Jamandi before. This time the task was simple. We just waltzed into the area, cleared it of most brazen monsters, and built a small fort to hold the place, and for that, a barony and land to own. It was a dream job. Nice meeting you. Goodbye, once you've settled in, come pay us a visit. Oh, there she is. They call this a feast? I'd show them some real festivities if they'll let me. God damn it, J4. So rude. Okay. Oh, I don't even know what to choose.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy I'll be taking with me.
My apprentice, Cassil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
Oh my god. Wait. Young Lander's pissing me off, so I won't choose him. Chandra... let's go with... Chandra.
The emissary of House Sertova? Well, perhaps it's for the best. As they say, keep your friends close, and your enemies closer.
It's really hard to choose, really. Ready for the ceremony.
Stand here.
Oh god, this could probably bite me in the arse.
Today, we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Magar Varn, the conqueror of Dunsward, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
The first druid.
Victory. The Stag Lord's
Oh,
dead,
chapter.
and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Oh. Oh, where's this? Where's this? Welcome, Your Grace. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jomandi transferred me here. I am at your disposal. I'm not one to bestow honours, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital's denizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Oh, it's that camp bit. No. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While we were visiting Restov, much has been done here. The benefactors, the Aldori, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and to show you around the most important sites. Any citizens I should know about? Our old acquaintance Jod is right here. Rastov's clerics don't normally like cities much, but he's eager to serve you. Also, the emissary from Brevoy is here, waiting for you in the throne room. There's also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit, a blind elf. Lesnar only knows how he managed to get it. He seems a peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd. So I let him stay a little while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him now. That's about it, I guess. What's the mood here? I must admit, I've never seen anything like that in my whole life. A city, a whole barony, all right here in front of our eyes. People sense the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheery or chatty. I normally feel out of place among all those rejoicing, but today is just one of those days. Ready to look around the city? Lead the way. Follow me, Your Grace. So much dialogue. Peasants. Oh. Throwing garbage at the neighbors' heads. Yeah, I almost couldn't tell actually. It's the Stag Lord shit is all gone. I think the main house is probably still there. Oh wait, did it just get rid of it? Oh, merchants, yay! The main square, right. Yay, the tavern, the best part. Let's get some vodka. Wait, I said vent vodka. Vent vodka doesn't exist. We can get some potatoes, I've got potatoes. Oh, they did get rid of the... Oh. Okay. Oh, it's still there. Yeah. Like, it's been refurbished a bit. Obviously. Here we go. Out, be gone. Welcome to your barony. Or maybe the tutorials will stay there in an obnoxious position. So now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map. Depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of your grace's attention. There she is. It's good to see you, Grace. Let's dispense with formalities and get straight to the business. As emissary of Royal House Zertova, I am here to offer you advice, and make sure you don't do anything reckless. I hope my experience in diplomacy and policy will be of some aid, as you make your first steps as ruler of this barony. Oh, wait. Community 6, 46, military 3, economy 3, divine 3, arcane 3, stability 3. I don't know if any of you changed based on her being here. I imagine loyalty and... Wait. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might change based on... I don't know. New events. Cool. Ooh. Wait. Change the difficulty level of the bounty at any time, or set it to automatic. If it's automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. Oh. The main thing you should know is that the Baroness can solve some of the problems by giving orders to the representatives and advisors, but there are some things you simply can't delegate. Issues of special import, such as complicated court hearings or serious threats to security, will demand your personal presence at the capital. Information about these kinds of events will always appear on your map. Remember that you should visit the capital personally at the beginning of each month. By tradition of Bravoy and most of the river kingdoms, it is then that rulers address the day's most important issues and receive visitors. Today you should choose candidates for the highest position in the barony. It's not my place to offer my thoughts in this. Your clerics, Jod and Tristan, were the first to ask for an audience. I shall leave you to your capable judgment. Be wise, and your rule will be long and fruitful. This will end well. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on the title Baroness. I am confident that you will be able to bring order to the troubled lands. Though to be honest, this isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Christian and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Element. It doesn't all make sense to us yet, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrescence. Ugh, I am disgusted with whoever could do this. And now there is new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There is a place near the capital rumoured by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited this dreadful place, and we felt the same putrescence as the Temple of the Oak. Oh shit. This is good. It's a haunted house, of course. What is this place? Where is it? There is a bold hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there back in ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. The place is like a rotten wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristan and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more, I swear by Erastil. I'll go as soon as I am able. I would be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree with Tristian. We have been to this hilltop. It's barren, but filled with a dense atmosphere of unease. What would you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about a month. Oh, God. That's when we should visit the bold hilltop and resolve this issue. For now we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, Your Grace, for intervening with you. Get in the grasp of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand now. Okay.
A rest
Oh,
would be welcome.
I just saw a name. Okay. The barony has 10 stats. Yeah, got that one. Okay. Population. Loyalty. Well, population is a community, isn't it? Loyalty, military, economy, divine, relations, stability, magic, arcane, culture, and espionage. Of course it is. This is going to be so complicated. If this becomes CK2. God, stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease if events don't end well. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks. Cool. Governing will require one advisor for each stat. Okay. Right, your companions are. As well as some of the stolen land citizens into these positions. Each position has at least 3 who are qualified to hold it. Not all will be willing to help you right away, some will need to be convinced. Okay. Stat bonus for specific ability. Of the appointed advisors, so companions, I guess, like a thing. Only advisors may address problems, opportunities, and some bits. Right. Don't leave them vacant. I have to rename it. God damn it. It cannot be changed. Oh, I'm stuck with it forever. I'll steal this from a 5th edition adventure book, Descent into a Baroness. It's a bit. It's a nice one. I want to play that campaign actually. Okay. Oh. Is this. Oh, this is confusing. I thought I've been here before though. Maybe I need to like do stuff. I'll deal with it in the next episode. Or I might get a single player game if I can to this point and then see what the hell's going on so I'm a bit less confused. Yes. I'm stopping this episode now because I'm in a new chapter, new gameplay, and I'm confused as hell. If you like the episode, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode where we go full CK2 whatever and probably die horribly in the first chapter. Anyway, see you next episode.